Hello there, Aries, are coming through with your weekly read, having a look into the four bodies of existence: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual spaces, pulling a psychic tarot of the heart and an Aboriginal oracle for each one for y'all to see what comes through. So, the last Aries read was really about manifestation magic. Now, those thoughts and ideas have really started to trickle into taking small action, whether it's even just talking about it to people. You know, you're bouncing ideas off this week and, taking those steps in regards to the manifestation. It really is revolving around like business. Maybe some of y'all are starting your own business. Some of y'all may be thinking of working with others, branching out connections with others, and seeing how that works for y'all. So let's get into it. Four bodies of existence for Aries. You can be tuning in if you're a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign in Aries. But the physical body of existence here, let's see what wants to come through. Balance. So there's that co-creative type of card. Even if it is in regards to business and working with someone that is of the same sex, like maybe they have more masculine qualities, you have more feminine qualities. Maybe you have more masculine, being that active orientation of Aries energy, and they have more feminine, more intuitive, more spiritual, and you're really seeing this unification, how the two of y'all could work together. Now that's just a small group of y'all. Overall, this is a balance, a harmony between a romantic or even past romantic connection for some of y'all. But I am getting that you have known this person for a little bit of time, right? And, there is a unification. The two are becoming one. Like, as you can see, there's only three eyes in this imagery. That middle eye really is, like, for the feminine's right side, which is masculine, and the masculine's left side, the eye is one. So y'all are really going to start to see eye to eye. You're really going to start to see and view the same goal, the same focal point, the same orientation in regards to getting things done in the physical. We do have frustration coming through here with the Aboriginal Oracle. So there may have been frustration in the past with this connection, whether a friend or a lover, a prospect lover. Like, there may have been frustration in this relationship in the past, but that is all balancing out. Like, you're maybe moving into a deeper connection or even a deeper friendship for the both of y'all. This situation has finally ended, but you don't feel like celebrating. It's like a double-edged sword. You've won, you feel like you've come out on top, but you have been left a little hollow and empty. And that's why this frustration card is coming out in your physical body of existence, and it's causing drive. There may have been even some friendships that have fallen away here in the physical. There just is a bit of frustration. There doesn't seem to be a cause of celebration. Like, y'all are so driven, Aries, that it's like, all right, well, what's the next goal for this relationship? What's the next milestone? What can we do now to celebrate? And again, I want you to go a little bit easy on yourselves, because you have come very far. I can see this, and you do actually have cause for celebration. Sometimes you'll need to take a breath and celebrate how far you've actually come, the situations that you'll have actually manifested, where you are right now in your physical reality. So let's go into the emotional body of existence here for Aries, or what wants to come through. Giving and receiving. So, there is a deep interconnection and exchange of giving and receiving energies here with a certain person and people. As you can see, there's a few hands in the image there. So emotionally, giving and receiving, maybe even selling some items, getting rid of some things in your house is going to release some emotional baggage, maybe some things that remind you of negative past experiences or things that harbor and hold energy from past memories, really being asked to be moved out of your reality. But it's more so like an emotional purge, what is going on here. And, you know, you do find solace, you find your gratitude in helping others and then receiving that help in return, like an even energy exchange here in the emotional body of existence, Aries. So just remember to fall into that. Yeah, so there's the achievement card. Like, you have achieved a lot actually in a small amount of time, Aries. So, you know, as you can see, there's been some twists and turns along the path towards this portal, towards the light, towards your emotional achievement. And achievement is a sense of knowing you've completed something you deemed yourself worthy of recognition. So recognize yourself. Like, many times we fail to recognize the significance of our achievements, and it is often left to others to remind us of what we have accomplished. So I'm really here as a divine mirror to remind you, Aries, that you'll have come very far. And it's always going to move towards union. Specifically for the twin flames, it's always going to move towards reunion, a deep, harmonious, balanced reunion. You're really seeing eye to eye, and you're seeing how things can work in the physical with a specific relationship here. However, you know, you are in the final stages of completing a major milestone in your life, and it's kind of like, well, how can I share this with one, a divine counterpart, two, others, friendships, social settings, like with this giving and receiving? How can I really up it? Like, how can I expand this situation so I'm achieving more and more and more? Like, just remember that ego is what wants more and more and more. Remember to fall into the still point of the present moment and feel the gratitude and the recognition. Give that self the recognition of your achievements this week, Aries. So let's move into the mental body of existence. We do have heal. So, you know, you have been focusing on someone else's healing journey, I can see here. And, you know, in doing so, it has helped you, encouraged you, inspired you to break free of any conditioning, programming, constraints, break these chains and truly heal yourself. Like, you know, you've come so far and you've really got to turn introverted here, invert your perspective, because it's in the mental body of existence, and view how much you've grown with the growth card here. Now, when the growth card comes out in Aboriginal Oracle Spirit, it does suggest like extending an advancement, like giving that rose to someone to help grow a specific relationship. So again, because we have the balance and then the giving and the receiving, I feel like someone here has healed to the point that you are ready to grow with them. However that looks, however you're perceiving that to be, there is this notion coming from you, Aries, in regards to a decision that needs to be made, in regards to the growth of the cycle of this situation. It is time for you to grow and move into the next phase of life here, which does involve a balanced, harmonious union with someone. It is now time to look inward and begin your new growth and move forward. Whether you choose to burst forward and grow quickly or take time adjusting to the new environment that has been created for you, the result will still be the same. You will grow and blossom as it is your time, Aries. The time for mourning is over, and the time to experience life in a different way is upon you. There is nothing to fear here, so release any of those fears, and the worst is over. You have survived the challenges and are ready to let go of the past and move forward into this new phase. Just remember to give yourself a pat on the back in regards to how you got here, to take this step into your new next phase of life. But because this giving and receiving energy exchange, you know, between masculine and feminine and the balance card is coming through, I do advise booking into and integrating masculine and feminine energies. Even if you've done it before, like, it's always helpful. You know, sometimes it takes a few sessions to get that momentum and that deprogramming like truly solidified within your being. So let's go into the spiritual body of existence here for Aries, and we have lead. So, you know, you kind of know that you are the one within your generation to break these ancestral curses want to come through, but also indoctrinations, as he's holding a scroll, some type of scripture here. The scroll does represent the twin flame journey. It represents the twin flame covenant, the script that is written on your heart. And because it's a spiritual body of existence, like you've really built this balance, yes, with the Four card, this stable relationship with God, and you're really ready. I mean, it's coming through. You're ready to preach your knowledge, your wisdom, your spiritual awareness, your thinking outside the box type of mechanism and tools that you have learned along the way that can help many, can help others. You know, you've really been helping a specific person or the people around you heal. And, you know, that's inspired you. Now that seems to be like you're perceiving them as healed to a certain perspective, you know, it's encouraging you to move deeper into your healing process. But your healing process involves like taking action on your soul purpose, I'm feeling here. And again, I speak to the twin flame. So yes, a romantic, harmonious union is a part of your soul purpose. However, speaking and gifting your passion, your unique soul purpose, is your passion, is, you know, your gift. And I feel like a lot of y'all are good speakers, Aries. So, you know, maybe expanding your business here as well is coming through. But there is a divine surprise. Expect the unexpected, Spirit is stating here. You will be moving into a surprising, like at this time for the 144, I've been speaking this on live, like it's time to walk by faith, not by sight. So, you know, just open up and move into reception of that feeling of, I can't wait to see what God ordains for me along this next step. So you're really open to the infinite possibilities. All possibilities are possible here. So just moving into alignment of that. We do have the tire swing. Now I'm coming back with these cards. The Oracle of the Innocent Heart. And if you do a childhood regression, I really go deep in with these cards just for your awareness. So, you know, for your Aries, I'm going to finish up with some thoughts to ponder. Coming through with the tire swing. So some thoughts to ponder for Aries is negative attention is not better than getting no attention at all. It's just an illusion. So sometimes you have to get lost to your familiar self in order to find your true self. Before anyone can truly appreciate who and what you are, Aries, you need to realize it within yourself first. Before anyone else can love you, you first need to learn to love yourself. Believe in yourself, see yourself as worthy, and never doubt how perfect or how powerful you truly are. So thanks, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Namaste. Amen.